I haven't vlogged today. It's day something.
I don't even know. I think it's day 5.
I'll insert up.
Day 5.
That's what editing's for. I can put it in the edit. We've just had a huge, amazing morning. What did we have? We had the Intermediate Jazz Championship. Intermediate Contemporary. Oh, the Intermediate Contemporary.
It was brilliant.
Yes, that was so good.
So we had the Contemporary first.
They were really good. Yeah, so exciting. Very exciting. Some lyricals from the Open.
That Contemporary section.
Yeah.
Was a living.
It was.
That was brilliant.
Great. It really was. Yeah. This is the day 5. I'm incredibly tired and got nothing left.
We both look a little bit like unbaked potatoes today.
I know, I look fabulous. Speak for yourself.
You have brows.
I have brows and I have false lashes on.
That's about it. Oh yeah, you have like false lashes on.
Yeah, because it's it's a day ending in Y. Of course, I have false lashes on, but yeah, it's
I have brows and the full and soft mascara.
Yeah, this is an adjudicator vlog, not a makeup vlog.
Adjudicators wear makeup.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yeah. Here's the empty theatre because it's lunch. It's a very cute little theatre.
Luncheon.
There's a bio box up there where the fabulous AJ
We
sits.
get dinner and supper. She knows about them.
Do you know how many people ask me when I go away for adjudicating? Oh, so do they pay you to do that? I'm like, yeah. They pay my everything. Why would you do? Well, because it is fun, but it's so hard.
How are you going
13-hour
to pay
days.
for the chiropractor sessions
Yeah, I know.
afterwards when your back's
I go to the
messed up?
osteo. I'm going to the osteo.
osteo.
Rose, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Northwestern Osteopathic Clinic and Podco Podiatry. That's where I go. And that's my This light is emphasising the yellow of my teeth.
It is. How about we lift it slightly and see it? No,
that makes it worse. So we've just finished today. We had the Open Age Championships and they were awesome and overwhelming, and I'm so tired, and I'm going to give the camera to Kiara so you can get a full visual, because I'm all about authenticity and you need to see, like, we're just sitting here and Kiara's like, yeah, you need to vlog this. Here we go. Kiara, take the camera. Take the camera.
I'm taking the camera.
Yeah.
I look fabulous.
That's Kiara crying.
I know.
I really want to see me.
Bathing.
There was like half a glass of sangria left in the bottle, and I was so tired I couldn't even be bothered pouring it into a glass.
Couldn't even be bothered sharing it with me.
No.
I suggested that we get 2 wine glasses and split it evenly. No. She necks it.
And Kiara is crying because she couldn't figure out to put the frozen chips in the oven. That's why. She actually started crying. You know that feeling when you're so tired that you just can't function. Oh. I would love to see what other adjudicators are like at the end of day 5, day 6, all that kind of thing. Am I the only one that goes bat bleep crazy? Like, I mean, let's face it, I don't start out at a level of sanity anyway, so.
No. There's a drop left.
We're drinking from the... You can have the last drop. That's how much I care. Yeah, we work. We work hard. We work hard.
I try. You do. I try.
Well, I've been doing this for a while, and with my adjudicating, I hit the ground running, because one of the first comps in my first year adjudicating, I did the Gold Coast to Stedford, and it was 11 dads like this. 2 of them were half days, but other than that, it was 11 days straight, and it was like, yay, woohoo, woohoo. And I think I slept for 3 weeks afterwards. Like, it was intense. And so I'm used to this sort of thing. I do this a fair bit. Kiara hasn't done that. Tilt your head up, honey, because you are all forward right now. Kiara hasn't done it. But are you having fun?
I am. I'm having lots of fun.
Yeah. I'm going to share this with the Coffs Harbour Stedford page.
Do it.
So, of the dancers that you saw today, who resonates with you, Kiara? What pieces
Who
did you love?
resonates with me?
Resonate, the ones that you just can't get out of your head. So it's super important because, as I say in my
I
adjudication,
loved so many of them. I really did.
the ones that win,
I really did.
the ones that win are fabulous, but they're not necessarily the ones that connect with us. And yeah, it's
I think what I loved, it wasn't actually any particular dancer. It was the entire contemporary championship improvisation section.
That was so cool.
They were so incredible.
So what they do here, I'm going to explain that one.
Was just amazing.
What they do here is their championships for jazz, contemporary, and lyrical or modern are 2 performances, but they do a prepared solo. They do a prepared solo and they do an improvisation in the championship. I think it's a fabulous idea, especially with contemporary, because improv is so important in contemporary.
So good.
And
Tell me about it.
Kara hates improv. I gave them for contemporary. I gave them a soundscape. Yeah, so I got a soundscape of just different electronic audio equipment, like feedback, and not the really annoying feedback, just like a really interesting soundscape of electronic. Yeah, and it had a real extraterrestrial feel to it, and a very alien feel to it. So then I went, ooh, moon landing. So I got the audio of the moon landing with the one step for and then I got, because the moon landing and space, and it always makes me feel like a little kid, like it's so beautifully insignificant. And so I got I got a recording of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, a little kid singing it, and it had like some nature sounds at the start of it. It was like nighttime, so it was kind of like the soundscape took you from space down to Earth, and it was really, the audience laughed when they heard it on the first listening. They were like, "Oh my god, what are they going to do?" But it was the most entertaining improv section I've ever watched because they all did something different. Yeah. There was a girl who was, you could tell there was like a real alien quality, like she was the alien part of it, and then there were people just really playing with movement. There was the girl that won who was just, she landed on her connection to the ground. Oh my god! I think, you know what? I think even if she was on the moon without any gravity, she'd still be that grounded. She was so good. She was so good. And her name,
the floor. No, she got
nope, you're good. She good. Her name was Delilah. Isn't that a beautiful name? Yeah. Hey there, Delilah. You're an awesome little dancer. Oh, that worked.
Well done.
Yeah. It was really lovely. I had so much fun with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah, it was good.
It was really good. Those taps though.
Oh my god!
She wrote "damn" on a crit sheet.
Oh, but he
actually no, she said it, and I wrote "damn."
Damn! He was amazing, wasn't he?
He was incredible.
What is it with boys and tap? Boys are such good tappers. Not in general. I mean, I'm sure my husband's not a great tapper, but like at Coffs, if a boy comes into a section, odds are he's going to be phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It is the morning of the 6th and final day of the Coffs Harbour Stedford. It's going to be an amazing day. Look at the sun. Here comes the sun. Going to be an amazing day. Get to start off with 4 masterclasses with the seniors, which I'm so psyched for. We've got ballet, then tap, then contemporary, then jazz. That's probably not the right order, but I'm actually a little bit intimidated. And when I say a little bit, I mean a lot. These kids are really good, really, really good. And it's not, I know I don't have to dance as well as them in these classes because, you know, I'm old, I don't have to dance. But I want to give them something that is useful, that's important. I don't know. I want to do something great with them, especially with the contemporary work, because there's so much potential here. And yeah, but I was really anxious last night and I didn't want to do it because I feel like I'm a bit out of practice. Excuse me, coffee. I feel like I'm a bit out of practice with contemporary, which is ridiculous because it's, what is it, mid-June, and I was teaching up until last year. It's just that I haven't taught this year. I've been focusing on Dance Geek, so my headspace I'm in a different headspace basically. So I think what I'm going to do is I've got a concept for some work to do with the contemporary class. I've got a little bit of choreo, but I think I'm going to just do a collaborative workshop because I think that's what I do best with contemporary. It's how I work, and yeah, I'm going to do that. That's how I feel comfortable. I don't want to go in there and just give them choreo. It's not really how I work. I mean, thinking out loud right now. But I think we forget that with teachers and adjudicators, that we're people too, and we're artists too, and we're insecure. Because all artists are insecure in some way. All people are, we know that. But yeah, just because a teacher comes in and they seem confident doesn't mean they have it all together. And I certainly do not have it all together. I'm really nervous and I'm really intimidated by the talent of these kids, and I have flashbacks to when I would do this kind of thing as a student and go and do competitions where, you know, there was a class component, and I wanted so badly to enjoy it, but I didn't wholeheartedly enjoy it because I was so nervous, and I would compare myself to other people. I would judge myself, and like, oh, I'm just not going to be as good as them, and what's the point of me doing this? And I don't think that ever totally left me. And so I feel that when I go in to teach a class and a workshop, you still get that feeling of, am I good enough to teach these kids? And am I gonna, you know, or are they just gonna be like, oh, what was that? Yeah, I think you get a bit of imposter syndrome. But then I just think back to my therapy, and you know, I draw on that. I always see my therapy as training, and I draw on the things I've learnt there, and I really, when I have those doubts, I work to figure out what part of my personality and what part of my psyche is that coming from? Why do I have these doubts? And that helps me to figure out, like, really unpacking those negative thoughts really helps for me to then just, you know, continue on, because the fact is I have to do these classes. I can't just go, no, I'm really intimidated, I don't want to do it. I can't do that. I have to do them. So and I get myself in a headspace where I can. And I know that it'll end up being really fun and I'll be just as inspired by them and all of that sort of stuff. I know that will happen, that the doubts do ease. It's just getting there. But you know what really helps? This amazing, amazing morning and coffee in a very tall glass.
63. 6 and 1, number 61.
Let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. You said I've seen a million miracles to this song.
Yeah.
Getting louder now. Can you hear it echoing? Take my hand. Will you share this with me? 'Cause darling, without you, all the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough for me, for me, for me.
Okay, so that's the end of my Adjudicator vlog for Coffs Harbour, Stedford. I am super tired. I've landed in Melbourne. I'm just going up the escalator to see my boys, and I am excruciatingly tired, but not so tired that I forget this time to say, please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell if you want to be notified of upcoming videos, and if you want to be extra awesome, hit that thumbs up button. Helps me out a lot, it really does. And if you'd like to book a Dance Geek masterclass or coaching session, then contact me on the details in the description box below, or just do a search for Dance Geek Claire. You'll find me, and I'm going because there's my boys.
Who's there? Who's over there?
Mommy.
Who is it? Is that Mum? Did I go get Mum? Go get her! Go get her!